it doesn't matter. And so there are some things that like, but there even like minor car accidents only exacerbate, and sports and things exacerbate. Anyways, and so, but the going back to, this is so what is so wonderful. This point is really amazing. Like this is a big point, and that what I'm saying is the exact opposite, and that based on the balance between these two, that together provides the stability for itself and everything else. And this is why we're all in so much fucking pain, is because our development sucks. Well,
when you say by the balance between these two, do you mean the two chains?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes. Everything is, what is it word? Dependent?
Dependent?
Yeah. To depict. Oh boy.
That's above my Scrabble.
It's obviously not a word.
Depict is a word. I don't know
What was that?
depictant, if depictant is a word.
Depicted.
You said depictant.
I did. No, but I was
Oh,
I was trying to
rewind.
Alright. I think pathetically it was dependent, that I think the word is, oh my god. I'm never gonna make fun of anyone again on tape. This isn't, Jesus. Everything is just recorded forever. Just this.
It's permanent if you want to. It's fun. I'm having fun. But I'm
having fun.
Yeah.
Alright.
For dinner.
What?
Charlie's excited.
Is dependent. The everything is fucking. Okay.
Can I ask another question?
Please.
So why is left and right wrong? Like why isn't? Yeah. Why can't? So like previously, everybody, or currently even, like people split the body as left and right.
Yep.
So why is that wrong? Like why should I even?
Because it just, like, it's a great question, and we'll go down it. For starters, and this is not to insult, or it just is. That's just, it's just like not how it works. Like on some level, this is such a great question, because there are a couple of those like that. The answer really is just like, this is just like the way it is. I would argue that the argument is that this, when evolution creates a four-legged system, and I believe it's alike in dogs and things alike, where other four-legged animals, that it operates on a two-chain system, and that this happens to be, and there's more to it that I still haven't even figured out, I think, but the most efficient system that, or at least the system that happened, like, you know, right? Because it's like the eye, evolution in the eye, like our eye was underwater for a long period of time, and then it changed, and it doesn't just start over. Like that's actually a thing, a part of cosmos. Evolution just doesn't start over, and so tying into that, what's so wonderful for you to have said that is that, drum roll please, like what I'm saying is that we have a four-legged muscular system. Absolutely. But the issue is we have a two-legged skeletal system. We have both.
Okay. When you said four-legged, it made me think of like, if you're like watching a dog run, they don't run like left front, left hind, right, like, because that would be split left and right. You know what I mean? Like it's.
Well, I don't know if we know how they run.
If you like slow-moed it down, it wouldn't be like. You know what I mean?
Right, but right now, I would argue that their system hasn't even been understood. So like, your understanding, whatever you're saying, may not be correct.
Agreed.
Whatever you're.
I would say like, if we evolved from something that moved off of four legs, it wouldn't be logical to assume that like, at that point it was split as left and left, right and right, because four-legged things now don't move like it's already.
Yeah, I'm totally convinced that what you're saying is completely wrong.
Okay.
And I'm not trying to be a dick, but this is again the point. Like where the whole like what when you're talking about it, all the muscles in one limb are working together. It's kind of like there's 4 chains the way you describe it. Because like however you're kind of seeing that when whatever you're seeing together, that this, because you still have, right, okay, so this is good. No, this is really good. So okay, right, this is our boy. And so what you're, right, of course, so what you're suggesting, what you're alluding to is how right now, you know, this is how we see it. So we have a right hand, so this would be dominant and this would be dominant, right? And so however you're in your head, however you're seeing the horses and everybody going, I would argue that you're encompassing everything like 100%, you know, because when we say dominant, that is exactly what we're saying, that all the muscles in here are hundo, that they're all working together. And I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying, in fact, it's 50-50. Everywhere.
Meaning half muscles in your right arm are working when you're
Meaning that there's a special relationship between these, just to keep it what we're doing here, you know, and these, and this is the whole point, is that while the whole point is that this 100 is an illusion. It's actually all done by the purple group, for example. And the purple group actually all works together in each limb. And so one of the main part of why saying we have a dominant hand is so wrong is, you know, to suggest it's such a local thing, but that you actually have dominance in your left arm, in your left leg, and in your right leg. And this is where it gets really funny and a little bit like, I feel like I'm fucking with, like, there's too many things to say. Like, it's just really funny to find out that truly, so, okay, again, right? So we have the same muscles, right, in both legs, right? And that's what's so funny is that the muscles in this leg that are only 50%, right? So 50% of the list are the exact opposite as the muscles in this leg that are dominant, right? So it's not hamstring and hamstring. It's not quadricep and quadricep. It's quadricep and hamstring. It's bicep and tricep.
Are the dominant ones, for example?
So in that relationship, make up one chain. And this is also all the purples, the 4 purples, this is how. So now you gotta, so this is, you take these, boom, boom, and this is what we've been calling dominant, and this is what we've been calling non-dominant, and that's why.
How are you defining dominant?
In short, overdeveloped. But, wow, okay.
Let's give a little Jimmy.
Okay. So, dominant being, it becomes dominant when it's superior to its opposing.
Okay.
So, meaning that once its opposing maintains balance and which is what chain training is, the idea of training the opposite chain to balance out, then at that point you would just have two chains, and then you would not word. So right now you could, since we do have a dominant hand, you could say that you have a dominant chain and a non-dominant chain.
Mm-hmm.
But then once you balance them out, you would just have like chain A or chain B. And I've also tried to think of ways of getting rid of, like A, B, where it has like an order, like instead of like chain square and chain circle, to not give, because your brain tends to like want to prioritize, at least mine did, and that's wrong, because then you end up hyper focusing back and forth, which is what I've been doing for the last 10 years. Anywho, so what question? What are you thinking? How? Because I felt like I kind of tied it all in. Kind of like it. Pause.
I'm thinking.
That's good. 20. That's good.